Right, welcome back. We saw Orlando Pirates go Scotini Skamaminzela, going at it swiftly, progressing into the next round. Gentlemen,
Cox.
Mpho, and let me start with you. What do you make of that performance, the Orlando Pirates, when they played in the Champions League prelims?
Look, there is going to be a factor that every single team should know when they go to Orlando. If you don't deal with the supporters and Pirates scores before you, forget the heel of the players on the field, because there's a good friend of mine, Kajeni, on X, on Twitter, he says, they play mob justice
football.
And I saw the players are also saying it's mob justice football. So when you look at that, the supporters are becoming that 12th man. When they sing, when they come in their numbers, and what the players do is becoming something that is becoming great. And the players lived up to it. Because remember, you are at 0-0. Any goals that you concede in CAF competition, it still counts against you a lot more. It can still hurt you. So they needed to be clinical, and big ups to them, 10 out of 10 for that performance.
And the intimidation factor seems like it was there. I mean, did you see that crack of an own goal? I don't usually say that, but
it's funny, Mabasa. I was trying to celebrate that goal, but we are not in that. Look, it was a cracker of a goal from the Disciple player. He scored an own goal, and it tells you the pressure that's at Escotini. It tells you that Pirates, it's making that stadium a fortress. And they're going to kill off a lot of teams. But for me, there's a worry, but I'll come back to it.
Okay, there's a young man, a teenager. He seems to be cementing his place in that one is non-negotiable. Moving forward, does he play a pivotal role to a point that he's now can be seen as the star of the team, carrying the team? Is he taking that pressure from Butito?
Here's the thing, and this is and you look at the youngsters who come to teams. When your team is doing well, you don't have a lot to carry because other people are carrying their weight. They're doing well, they're getting goals, they're getting assists. You're just coming in to do what is your role. You don't have the big emotional weight and the big expectation. You just expected to fit into the team. And what Rile has done is taken in that role very well. He's making that left wing his own, and that has been good form that has carried him because the team as a whole is doing well. Because when you then look at other youngsters at other teams, if you're not doing well, then you're expected to lift the team, and that's an extra burden of which you've got the pressure of being at this great club. Because Orlando Pirates as a club, there's pressure for playing for Orlando Pirates. The team is doing well, they've won trophies, and they're competing in, well, for however long Jwaneng allows that to happen. But that has allowed him to be able to go there and shine.
And speaking of Jwaneng, they're next.
Yeah.
Any surprises that you might be expecting? Should they take the performance that they have and say, be confident of the fact that they'll beat Jwaneng?
Here's my thing, and this season is very different. The Jwaneng that Pirates played last season, they had never played Champions League. This is a Jwaneng that knows how to go to Wydad and be able to get a win, not just a 1 point. This is a Jwaneng that knows how to go to Benjamin Mkapa and be able to compete against Simba. This is a Jwaneng that has tasted the group stages and has built that, I always say they've got that equity that they've bought of being in the Champions League. So they're going to be different. But Pirates are coming off, we want to be able to, for me, it feels like it's an emotional battle now that we've got to get to the group stages. As Orlando Pirates, as the institution that we are, we need to be there. So it is those that have got now, funny, I can't believe I'm saying this, Champions League experience sits with Jwaneng, and Pirates sits with the emotions of saying, we've got to be able to get to that.
Throw in Askist Cox, throw in psychological effect into that, because now the players at Pirates have played at Jwaneng. Jwaneng, as you are saying, has that pedigree of saying we can go to a Wydad and come back with a result. Here's a challenge for Pirates. Pirates has played 2 games so far, sailing away. We saw it yesterday, playing Cape Town City.
Yeah.
It was a challenge for them in that game. They went to Disciples, they couldn't score. A team that scored 4. And then it makes you ask a question, are they able to go Jwaneng? Are they going to be able to upset Jwaneng at home?
So SC, if I am getting you correctly, you are saying Orlando Pirates is a home team. Besides, when the minute they use their passport or the minute they board into a plane, things change.
100%. You can even see it in their play. They are able to break the lines. They're able to get to their final third, but they're unable to utilize those chances. I mean, if you look at the game they played in Madagascar, if I'm not mistaken, you can tell that Pirates was attacking, but they're not scoring. They come back home and they score 4 goals.
We saw
That were allowed.
Mamposa, we saw Cape Town City not being able to fully convert their chances. So it means that Pirates can be bridged.
No, I mean, you've got to remember that when we watched them play against Cape Town City, is that who was man of the match?
Jog my memory.
It was the goalkeeper who was man of the match. So when you then look at Keith being man of the, it says you were attacked that much that the keeper had to step up and be able to save you, because that result is purely reliant on the keeper doing his job. That says to you the defense was breached, the fact that they got to the keeper. On another day, you get more clinical. Is China going to be your savior? As an Orlando Pirates, we expect you to dominate.
Speaking of dominating, and you said we're going to move on earlier on, and we're moving on, we're getting to that point that we're speaking about. Tito, do you endorse that? That play, team one all, what does that do to the team? Morale team at that moment?
Coming from a point of view of being a Kasi boy and understanding the Kasi kind of type of football, I'll endorse that and say, oh, okay, no, utona down again. But when we come into the technical part of it, now football has moved. You are doing that. Mufokeng is running on the left, anticipating a pass from you. There are players that are opening up. There are pockets that are opening up. And it's good playing in pockets.
Go and drink your water. We're still going to carry on the segment where we speak about Stellenbosch.